Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Sammy Thunder here. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm very excited to announce that I'm going to be revealing my fourth SGC submission reveal. The cards have came back today, and I have 10 great vintage cards that I sent out, and I made my predictions, which I will share with you as we do the reveal. See how close we get. So without further ado, before we get started, if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to be in the know. I have some great plans up ahead. East Coast National Card Show, which I'll be going around and filming the show so y'all can get a first-hand experience of what it's like. As well as some more giveaways and some more purchase reveals and some card shop views. So I went to a card shop in Vermont, and I got a chance to record it. It's a brand new shop, a lot of great vintage stuff there. So definitely hit that subscribe button so you can be in the know for future content. Without further ado, let's open this up. We have two of the tall boys here because they couldn't fit, I guess, in the package. So this is what we have. All right, so the box, just the box fell. So let me open this up. I'll lay these flat down, upside down. Okay, so it looks like we have our first one we're going to reveal is the Sam Jones 1961 Fleer Hall of Famer. Now, if I remember right, my prediction for Sam Jones, I'm looking at the sheet right now, is I had a low of a 3, an expectation of a 4, a high of a 5, and a miracle would be a 6. So let's go ahead and reveal it, see what we got. And we got a 4.5. That's better than my expectation. Kind of halfway between my expectation and the high, so very respectable grade. I knew that I kind of figured that it was going to get that grade given the off-centering. And there were some corner issues, but I think this is a very nice grade for this card. So, good start. Now, what we have next is what looks like to be the 1954 Monte Irvin. And the Monte Irvin was in nice condition. I had a low of a 4, expectation of a 5, a high of a 6, and a miracle would be a 7. This one I'm not 100% confident on. After my initial prediction, but we'll see. Montier flip over. Ooh, we got a 3. Much lower than I expected. I'm trying to figure out what might have gotten this card so low, because the card itself seems to be pretty nicely shaped. Maybe it's off center, and maybe there are some corner condition issues, but looks like there might have been, I can't really tell, I can see it from my eyes, but there's kind of like a little pressure point there that pushed the card in, so perhaps that might have affected the grade as well. But still a very nice card, very pleased with the grade, and despite the prediction being off, still a respectable card, and it's a collection keeper. Alright, so the next card is we have the Rube Marquard New York Giants. And Rube Marquard, I had predictions of a low of an A, an expectation of a 1, high of a 2, and a miracle grade would be a 3. Let's see what we have. And we have a 1. Very nice. I'm kind of glad that got a 1. Given that my Christy Mathewson got an A for obvious reasons. It looks like a dog took a little chew out of that one. But this one seems to be preserved enough to at least get the 1. So very pleased with that. Looks like the next one we have is the Don Drysdale rookie card. Don Drysdale, I had a low of a 2, expectation of a 3, a high of a 4, and a miracle of a 5. This one was off center from what I remember. So I got this at the National, paid roughly, I don't know, about $100, I guess. But let's see what we got. Ooh, a 2. That is the low. Definitely the low. I guess they look at these 57 cards and they grade them very harshly. Because I didn't think this card was that damaged at all. The corners were pretty pristine. The centering is what gets this, I guess. That's my only observation, is that it has to be the centering, because it looks like the card is in very nice shape otherwise. The corners are touched up a little bit, but, you know, it is what it is. You got a 2. It was one off from my expectation. This one I'm excited about. The Brooks Robinson. I bought this because the card was in great shape. The centering was a little off, and this is another 50s. This is a 58, so maybe they won't be as harsh on this one. I don't know. But given how things are going, I'm a little worried. The Brooks Robinson, I had a low of a 5, expectation of a 6, a high of a 7, and a miracle would be an 8. Let's see what we got. 6.5. All right, that brings my worries back down. So now I'm feeling a lot better about some of the grades. So we got a Brooks Robinson 6.5, very respectable. It's kind of in between my expectation and the high, so that's great. And the guy who sold this to me, the vendor, I'm sure he'll be at the East Coast National, so I'll bring this card with me because he wanted to see what it was going to grade, or maybe he'll watch the channel. I don't know if he does or not. All right, 59 Clemente is the next one, and it seems like 59 cards have been pretty lenient on the base cards. The All-Star cards are a little tough, but the base cards seem to be pretty lenient on condition. Like the Bob Gibson, I got a 3 on this one. My Willie Mays, I got a 6. You could see it here. And the Mickey Mantle got a 4.5. And I think the Mickey Mantle and the Clemente are very much in similar shape. I think the Clemente might be slightly off center. So with that said, Clemente, I graded a little high. I had a low of a 4, expectation of a 5, high of a 6, and a miracle of a 7. And we got a 4. Perfect. That was my... no, that's my low. But that's okay. I mean, it's within the range. And so, very respectable. Good card. I kind of, the Mickey Mantle, I think, got a 4.5. So, I think the Mickey Mantle was better centered. So, that's probably what got this card as the very good, excellent condition. Still pleased with it, though. Very nice. And it'll go with the rest of the 59s that I've graded. This is a 59 All-Star. This Mickey Mantle had a crease. But other than that, was a very nice condition card. I got this in a show last year. And I had a low of a 3, expectation of a 4, high of a 5, and a miracle of a 6. I think this will get lower than my expectation. I got a 3. And yeah, that was the low. So again, this card is very nice, very nice from here. But you could see up here there is a crease, and it is there. So nothing to be I'm not upset about that. A 3 is the good grade for this card. The crease kind of kills it, but the centering on this is pretty decent, and the card on the back's good too. So very nice. We have 3 more left. I'm gonna save the Nolan Ryan for the last, and we'll do the 69 Tall Boys. I have Walt Frazier and Wilt Chamberlain. So we'll do the Chamberlain first. The Wilt Chamberlain, I had a 2 low, 3 expectation, 4 high, 5 is my miracle. Oh no. Authentic miscut. That is a shame. This one I got from a guy in the neighborhood who had these cards growing up. I didn't think that this would get miscut, but I guess it is. That's a shame. Still a nice card, though. I could sort of see it, though, kind of going along here. But I put it up against another card, and I thought it was okay, but that is a little disheartening, but at least it's graded and preserved. So we'll put that over here, and we'll do the Walt Frazier. Walt Frazier, I had him set a 3, 4, 5, and 6. 4 being my expectation, and got a 3. So seems like the scores are a little lower than I imagined, but still within the range that I predicted. So Walt Frazier getting a 3. What kind of kills this card? You can't really see it, but there's a little bit of a pressure point, or like pressure that was applied to the card, which kind of pushed it. And there were some some issues. You can sort of maybe see in the back there, kind of like an indent there. So we got a 3 on the Walt Frazier. And finally, I'm hoping that the Nolan Ryan did not get an authentic. But with the Nolan Ryan, I predicted of this getting a 1, 2, 3, or 4, and a 2.5. And that was actually better than I expected. I was expecting this to get a 2, and it got a 2.5. So thank God it did not get an authentic, which these cards have been known to get sometimes. So very pleased with that. Kind of a nice way to finish it off. So yeah, the Walt Frazier, I was hoping to not have to get an authentic, but I guess the miscut. Topps had some issues back then of not having good quality control, so it is what it is. But let me know which one you enjoyed the most, which one you expected to go higher, lower, and definitely have another submission soon. Next month in September, I'll probably put another submission in. I have a Willie Mays ready to go. Just have to get this in another video of my predictions. But the round, as far as predictions go, I think it could have gone a little better for my predictions. A lot lower than I expected, but it is what it is. These cards are now preserved. They're safe in my collection, and that's good enough for me. So hope y'all enjoyed this video. Look forward to seeing what you have to say in the comments, and I'll check back in with you tomorrow. All right, take care. Thank you.